Hello, it's Ricardo and welcome back to Battlestar Galactica Deadlock, Sin and Sacrifice, the 4th DLC in the Season 1 DLC series. The game's evolved quite a bit, and as I'm currently going through the campaign, and this campaign mission is in fact called Face to Face with Persephone, what we're gonna see is, so why did the Colonial fleet in the previous mission go out and steal some derelict Cylon ships? What do they want them for? Okay, well let's get into it and see what's going on. So as you can see, we've got the mission marker in the right hand side of the ship in that particular system. We've got a couple of other skirmish markers as well, but we're going to head directly for the campaign. Now so far the campaign's been great, this being mission 6 of the campaign. The previous mission saw us fly off, acquire, shall we say, from a Cylon battlefield some damaged ships, a Revenant and a couple of Ceres ships. We got Raptor squadrons over there, the Marines took them back, programmed them, and now it's time to put them in good use. So, no Colonial fleet this time, we're just using the Cylon ships. So we've got the Nyx, which is a Revenant, and we've got 2 other Ceres gunships. Now, there's no weapons that you can fire on this. This is going to be purely a stealth mission, getting you from A to B without being noticed. That's what it is, to get that face-to-face with the Cylon contact for Persephone. Now, you have to have that next ship. If you get found out, if you get caught, it's game over. They're going to be alerted. You've got no guns. You're going to be stuffed. So we're jumping into system.
Spinner has landed. Comms are going dark. Good luck out there, Spinner.
Thank you, Lieutenant. You will hear from me soon, one way or another. Spinner out.
Okay, so a little bit of story there from Colonial Fleet to Clothos has been codenamed Spinner. And the mission brief for this, quite simple: approach the base station with the Revenant without being identified. So for that, all power to engines, okay? Navigation, let's get that sorted out so we get maximum amount of power there. We want to get in quick before the Cylons change their minds, come after us, and this mission will be a bust. So you can see with the Cylon ships, you can change power and strength to different sides of the processes that are available, whether it be CIC, tech, engineering, or navigation. Navigation is going to give you that extra little bit of speed. But first of all, you're going to have to look at the top where the Cylon contacts are and effectively try and judge their pattern and try and judge a route. Now, you've got some nebulous clouds around as well. That's going to hinder things a little bit. But then the good thing about Battlestar Galactica Deadlock is they encourage you to use your environment, to mask yourself in a nebula. Now, we saw this in the TV show, but to mask yourself in a nebula and use your environment against your enemy, sort of shrouding your attacks, shrouding your movements. Now, looking at this, there's a couple of ways you can go, to be perfectly honest. You can go down to the right, or you can go up to the left. And until you get closer, until those ships start waking up and you can see what their movement patterns are, you really are not going to know. So, we've got all navigation systems powered up to their maximum, which will give us the maximum amount of speed. Let's move. So we're going to move off to the right first to see what we can judge and see what of the screen is going to be revealed. A lot of rocks in the area, a lot of asteroids.
Base station. My pre-incarnate must not have purged Avalon's blueprints prior to its death. Why? This will require investigation.
Of course, we've got the Cylon Clothos, codenamed Spinner for this mission, getting all prissy because Persephone has pinched the designs for a space station. And their designs for a space station. So, okay, they're not very happy about that.
Yes, sir.
So no firing and no shooting in this game. It's stealth, right? It's stealth. It's approach without being caught. Now, by the look of it, you can go up and round to the right and in through the purple cloud, or do what I'm going to do now, which is a move directly through that one corridor to the left and into the green mission marker by the base. Now, I'm not saying that's the only way of doing it. I'm just saying that's the way I'm going to do it. It's going to be tight. There's going to be a corridor where the ship on the right and the left, there's going to be a bit of an overlap. Okay, so we're in position. Let's start our run. Just going to be a case of having slight adjustments here. But the idea is not just to get any ship there, is to just get that Revenant there. But you know, these other two ships, well, what else are you going to do with them? So I'm going to get everybody there. As you can see, the Cylon there on the right. There's extended range. I'm going to have to move. Is that the right way to go, you see? I think it is. I think he's going to bounce back and I'm going to end up moving back. I'm just going to move my ships over slightly and then get a corridor. So the guy on the left doesn't come anywhere near me. Screw it. We're just going to go straight for it. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go straight for it. No dramas at all whatsoever.
So say we all.
Okay. Here we go. Yeah, now you can see at that stage, that Cylon on the right-hand side, he's starting to move back to a different arc. So that's showing me, or that's defining me where his search arc is. So that's fine. So I think we're on the right track. Definitely on the right track. We should be okay with this. Of course, the only problem is, you know, the turns aren't very long. That's the problem. It's the minutiae of the game. It's the strategy and stealth of the game that's coming through in this. You don't want to get caught. Are they going to suddenly recognize you and change their search arc? You just don't know, do you? Again, we're on the right track. Finishing off that turn. Here we go. Right, yeah, so navigation. Maximum power to engines. Maximum power to engines. All in single file now. Keeping an eye on this guy over there on the left-hand side. Of course, that Revenant is a hell of a lot slower than the other ships. Do slight adjustments now. Now this guy, he's starting to start his search circle back around. Okay, so I'm going to be pincered in the middle because he's a little bit quicker. It's quite tense, this, actually, for a non-combative mission and level. You don't want to get caught. You don't want to get caught by the Cylons, right? Because no weapons, no guns. The jig is effectively going to be up. But so far, so good. I think the path that we're choosing here is the right one. So the Cerati ships are obviously going to get there first. But my idea is to get, obviously, the Revenant there. Everything's closing in on both sides, but we know the pattern. This isn't a difficult mission if you know what you're doing. And this is my first attempt as I'm doing it here. However, there's got to be a different route. There can't just be one route. Or there might be, I don't know. If people have been doing this and playing the DLC and getting through it, let me know in the comments. Keep it clean, we're all friends here. Let's not get too excited, but is there a different way through this mission? Now, as you can see, my ship is glowing red for some reason. And that's because there's a honking great big rock around you somewhere. I'm going to crash into something. So let's move it up and out the way. Just position it so it doesn't go red. I think we have to slow right down and go up. That's going to be that's going to be the main thing. If I turn to the left or the right, they're going to get me. They're going to see me. I'll be detected. Mission is going to be over. There you go. We look like to be green. We're green. We're green. Okay, so we're going to put the anchors on a little bit. And then we're going to go up over that asteroid. Pesky asteroids. Still not being detected. There we go. I think we're pretty much home free now because no one else is going to get us. Well, it doesn't seem it's going to get us. The Cylon contact at the top of the screen where you can see the arrow now, he's nowhere near coming in unless he changes his pattern, and I haven't seen, because I've been keeping an eye on all of these. I don't think he's going to change his pattern. Of course, my Ceres ships now, I'm going to slow them right down because we're very nearly parked at the base.
So say we all.
Revenant just entering that section from this perspective where you can see the green mist and dust cloud of that nebula. We're going to get them over there, we're going to slow it right down.
So say we all.
End that turn, get that Revenant over there. End of mission. And then it'll be time to watch this excitement. Watch this excitement and stealthiness on the replay. So again, there we are. We're going to slow it right down. We're going to circle them around. Make sure they're not going to get detected. Slight angle adjustment now on the Revenant. End that turn. The crackle of lightning in that nebula as well, just to show that, ooh, it looks nasty and evil. Again, we don't want the Ceres ships getting too far out of place, but again, we don't want them getting detected in that search arc as well. So it might be worthwhile slowing those down slightly upon approach, letting that Revenant catch up so everyone arrives at sort of the same time. But this seems to be working pretty well. So there we go, we're shrouded in purple. Again, we're just going to circle those around. The Cylon contact at the bottom is nowhere near. He's moved off to search somewhere else.
Yes, Commander.
So far, so good. Now, what you can do, going fast with navigation is one thing and putting power. But to slow it right down as well, take the power away from navigation. So those ships will hardly go anywhere. And here we go. We've made it. We've done it. Let's get a bit of story.
So say we all.
One final move. Let's swing those Ceres back round. Make sure they're nowhere near that detection arc of that Cylon. You can see you got some mines around as well. And there you go. We're there. We've finally done it. Hooray. So say we all. And all the rest of it. Let's get a little bit of story.
Hold for boarding actions. Confirm identification. By the will of...
You know who I am. Take me to Lachesis.
By your command.
Take me to Lachesis. By your command. Let's watch that now in the replay. So thanks for watching. I've been Ricardo. This has been Battlestar Galactica Deadlock, Sin and Sacrifice, and a stealthy mission. No guns blazing here, so if you're still here with this video, thanks for sticking with it. It's been 18 minutes of stealth and not launching Vipers. Quite refreshing. Check back for more videos in the series. See you soon in the next video.